I transformed my modern Superflat world into a whole new modern estate. I built over hundreds of modern builds in the past on my Superflat world, mostly for my TikTok and Instagram reels, but it just looks ugly. So I decided to use them and build some sort of a modern estate, which eventually will lead into a city with skyscrapers and malls. Now this took me forever, but with the use of the world editor mod, it definitely sped up the process. So make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. I'm also starting my own Patreon, which this world will be available to download, as well as some of the larger modern house blueprints. You can also find all of them builds on my social media such as TikTok, Instagram and even YouTube on a full step-by-step guide. So make sure you check that out too. Anyways, let's get to work. Firstly, I decided to find a nice location to start building this city, and thankfully it didn't take me long as I used the first world that I created. I then thought it would be a good idea to build it on this little pot of land surrounded by the river, but quickly realized that it's too small. So I moved behind the mountain, which was a much better location. I then started working on the road and the footpath design, and this is what I came up with. So I copied the schematic with the world editor axe and started pasting it around, making some roads. I then went onto my modern Superflat world and copied all the houses that I built and saved them as a schematic. Now this took forever and I ended up saving 50 plus houses. Bruh. Once I was finished with that, I started to finally paste them on my main world, trying my best to align them perfectly and structuring it well to make it feel like a real modern estate. I had to decide where I wanted my small houses and my bigger ones so it doesn't look like a mess. I also didn't realize how big this house was. Can you imagine me fitting it in my first location I chose? Yeah, that wouldn't work. I then figured out that I can make some fishing park area right here, which I started to work on, and I think it turned out pretty well. I included a nice path around it and also added a bridge from one end to another with some nice trees and grass just to make it feel more like a park. Anyways, this is how it turned out so far. I guess it was coming along pretty well so far, but we still have plenty of houses to place and give this place a little bit of life. So I continued to place houses around, aligning them perfectly and fitting them correctly. I didn't actually realize how many modern houses I built in the past, but I'm quite happy with all of them since they bring me some good memories, especially the ones that got many views on my social medias, such as this one, and even this one. I'm also happy with the bigger houses because I know how much work I put into them. Yeah, boy. But yeah, it's finally starting to turn into a real modern estate. Once I finished placing all of my houses, I finally started to add some life by including trees and bone mealing the flat grass areas. I then started to work on a river going around this cliff area here. I included some anvil barriers just to make it seem a little bit more secure for nobody to fall in, and it turned out pretty well. I also included some lampposts around to add some light. Also, can't forget to add a few cars. And now time for a little cinematic. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. I'll be continuing to add more builds to it and make these roads lead to some sort of a city eventually, but that'll be for the next episode. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you want to get some inspiration, you can download this world on my Patreon and check out my YouTube and TikToks. You will be able to find all of these houses there. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.